Hi, welcome to Rose Opal Knits, our knitting and other craft podcast.
This is episode 24, and I'm Daphne.
And I'm Erica, and I'm her mother-in-law. No, yes. Yes, I'm her mother-in-law, and she's my daughter-in-law. So, welcome back to all our returning viewers, and if you're new, we hope you stick around and watch and like what you see. Also, I never say this in the beginning, but I remembered, so I'm going to say it. All the information will be in the description box below. Oh, where are my rings? Oh, there they are. I just noticed they weren't on my hand.
You took a picture of the glass, that's why.
Yes, All right, so we'll save any additional chatter we might have, if we have any.
Probably.
For the end. Or it'll work its way into the podcast, but we're going to jump right in with finished objects.
What about what we're wearing?
Oh, you're right. All right, what we're wearing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you start.
I'm wearing the Weekender, and mine, I did not knit with the 10 inches of positive ease that it calls for, but mine's knit with Lions brand woolies in the Forest Heather colorway, I think. It's like, yeah.
Something like that. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. But it's actually really cool. It has like jade in it too, and then like
Oh yeah, because it's
gold.
heathered. It has other colors in it.
Yeah, it's like gold, green, jade.
Yep.
It's really cool.
It is a pretty color.
So,
It's
it doesn't have as much positive ease at all. I'm trying to show it, but yeah.
It does fit her nice. Mm-hmm.
Plus, like, you can see it in the sleeves. The sleeves are very fitted.
Yeah, that's how I like my sleeves.
But yeah, so that's it.
And I am wedding. Oh my goodness. I am wearing. I call it my cowl neck sweater. I designed this sweater earlier in the year. It started out as a cowl that I had designed. And I just decided to keep going with it. And I love it. It's like my favorite. The way it fits and how warm it keeps me. My neck and my upper shoulders always get cold, so this keeps me like nice and cozy. I told Daphne I'm going to knit another one. But so I used 2 skeins of Suburban Stitcher yarn, and that's the variegated colors that you're seeing. 2 different colors, and then the main body color is just Barocco. It's a Barocco DK, Ultra DK.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, and that's it. So now we'll move on to finished objects, and I think this is the first time it's ever happened on the podcast. Daphne does not have any finished objects, and I have one.
Okay, you'll see why I don't have finished objects, so in a minute. Just let her show.
That's okay. You don't have
I
to
know.
have
I feel like I have to.
There's
but
plenty of times I don't have a finished object.
I finish a lot of stuff, though.
But
I like knit on one thing, and then I move on a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
And then half the time I like finish one thing, and then I was like, I need to do something else for the podcast, so I do a bunch of stuff all at the end, like right before we podcast, so I'm like, have stuff.
Okay, so yay! I finished my fingerless mitts. So this pattern is Rhinebeck is calling fingerless mitts by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady, and I really like them, and they look pretty both ways with the lace and plain. And they are the 3rd project I've completed of my Make 9 for 2020. 3 projects out of the 9. The year's almost over. Okay. Oh well, yeah, it's fine. But so let me tell you about what yarn I used. This project was in this bag by Amy of Noble Character Crafts. It's one of my favorites. And I used the striping yarn is Jenny Weasley by Nomadic Yarns, and the pink is Fiber Spates Vivacious 4-ply, and the color Mixes Magentas. So yeah, I'm really happy about it, and I still have plenty of yarn from both from both skeins. So I have another ball about this size, so I can totally knit socks with it or something else.
Did you use like only like 8 grams of the striping yarn?
I think I only use like 8 or 10 grams of the striping yarn for each mitt.
Yeah.
So, and I knit
you
these.
You gotta see them on her.
I knit these on US 2.5s, I think. Is that a size? The 2.5?
I think so.
Yeah, 2.5. That's a size needle. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's it for finished objects. And we'll go into whips.
How many do you have? I have 3.
I have 4. You sure you only have 3?
I have 4.
Yeah. So you go ahead and start since I just talked.
Okay, I'll do crochet first.
Okay.
I only have 1. Okay, so hold on. Holden's aunt asked if basically she asked her first, but we're not that great at crocheting. But anyways.
Well, wait, so there's a backstory.
Yes.
My sister-in-law, my husband's sister, his oldest sister, because he has 3, her mother-in-law crocheted her grandchildren and my children, my 3 oldest children, and then my brother-in-law's, my husband's younger brother, and his wife, their oldest child, she crocheted them these stockings for Christmas and then put their name on them. And then, unfortunately, she passed away.
Okay.
So, hold on.
Sorry, I thought the story was over. Okay.
No. So, there were... have been new kids, born into the family. And so my brother-in-law and his wife, they just had a second daughter. And so she asked if I knew if the stocking was crochet or knit. And I told her it was crocheted. And then she asked if, I knew how to do it. And I was like, no, I'm not that great at crocheting. But then Daphne's always up for a challenge. So she decided she'd give it a try.
Yeah, okay, so anyway, so this is what the stockings look like, and the names on it aren't actually crocheted into it. It's like cross-stitched on. So, I was worried about that part of it. Okay, so anyway, so this is Holden's stocking, obviously, and it folds up too. So, and the way that Hannah's stocking was this part was green and then the body was red. So, and it's crocheted flat. So this is how far I am. It's kind of curling. But anyways, so. Don't know if crochet is supposed to curl like that. But it is. Anyway.
I mean, it does sometimes. And I think it just depends on the fabric and the yarn that you're using. This is Red Heart, right?
Yes, this is Red Heart Super Saver. But anyway, so this is how far I am. So I mean, unroll this again. Compared to this one, I'm almost there. Like halfway done with the...
There's a little blonde hair here.
Anyway, so I'm like halfway done with the leg of it. But her name is Grace, so obviously it doesn't need to be as long as Holden's because Holden has an extra letter in his name compared to her. So, I mean, I'm still going to knit it this length, just crochet it this length.
Yeah, because then you can just center the name.
Yeah. I don't know how big Hannah's is or anything like that.
I think they're all about the same size.
Yeah. So I want to knit and make it the same size. But anyway, so this is how far I am. And I don't remember the pattern. All I did was look up free crochet stocking patterns and went based on one of those. But one with the video so I could watch it. And make it easier. So anyway,
well, if you could find the video, I could try to link it down below. Although, I don't know if I can do that. Anyway,
so this is where I'm at on it. And I have to finish it before Christmas Eve. So I really want to get this done. But anyway, so this is on a H hook, which is 5 millimeters. So, and the 2 colors, they're both Red Heart Super Saver. The red, I don't even know where the name is cherry red. And then the green is shoved in this bag, so I'm not going to pull it out. It's patty green, but it's literally shoved in there. So, I'm not going to try to wiggle it out. But yeah, so that's where I'm at on the stocking. And hopefully it actually gets done in time.
Don't lose your hook.
I'm not. I have 2 now.
Oh, that's
Mason
right.
lost one of my hooks. who is my oldest. But anyway, so I had to buy a new hook. Then I found my other hook last night while I was wrapping Christmas presents.
Oh no,
found it while I
funny.
was wrapping Christmas presents. But now I have 2 hooks. So hopefully I don't lose both of them.
Yeah, because I couldn't find mine. What hook is it?
H.
Yeah, I couldn't find my H hook,
which is 5mm. So, I got 2.
All right, so I will show this project. This is just in like a makeup bag, a travel bag from Walmart.
They're actually pretty sturdy bags, so I have a couple.
They are. It's kind of hard to fit the socks, you know, when they're 2 at a time in it. I need a slightly bigger bag. So these are I'm calling them my autumn socks, but this is where I was the last time I showed them. Just barely a cast on. Oh, you can't see my little Christmas kitty.
Oh, it's a kitty? I thought it was like a little snowman with a Santa hat.
No, it's a Christmas kitty. And so I cast these on using a 2.25 millimeter needle, and I cast it on 64 stitches. And then this pattern that you can't really see well yet is just one that I sat down at the table one day and looked through a couple of stitch dictionaries, and I pulled 2 stitch patterns out, and then I worked them for a sock, because the stitch dictionaries, they're knit flat, so then you have to figure out, you know, how to work it in the round, and then I put them both together. One of the stitch patterns I had to like add a row and add a stitch, and then hoped it still kind of looked good. It's looking good so far, but anyway, I think that's fun. That's like part of the creative process. So the yarn that I'm using is, oh, I don't have the tag for it.
It's in the binder, that's why.
Oh, okay. It's in our podcast binder. Oops. So this is a skein of Clark & L yarn, and I believe it was like a fall mystery skein.
Yeah, it was the autumn.
I have another one.
Autumn Mystery Club, which we got, and we only got 1 skein and split it in half.
Mm-hmm. So she got 50 grams and I got 50 grams. Mm-hmm. So, and it came with a mini, and this is what the mini looks like.
I already used my mini.
Yeah, and her sparkle toe socks.
I don't know if I ever said that, but he loved it. Actually.
Oh, did he?
I don't know if I ever said that. He got them, and he was just like, I really like the sparkly toe. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's fun.
But yeah.
So, I'm really enjoying working those up. The yarn is so soft, and the sparkle is fun. Okay, I guess that's all about it.
Okay, so in my Noble Character Crafts bag, I have my bright feather because I am done with the color work, and I'm so excited. I don't know where, oh, hold on. It's on the back, on the sleeve, so you can't see where I was.
Oh.
I didn't know where to put the stitch marker, so it was just wherever it was.
You mean while you were working on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I split for the sleeves, and then I never moved
because you know
it.
where it was supposed to go.
No, I knew where I was,
okay.
but it was literally back here on the sleeve, so you couldn't see it. But anyway, so here's my bright feather.
It's so pretty.
A Jennifer Steingass, right? Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so there it is. I don't have the brown yarn, but the brown yarn was Noble Character Crafts in the Woodsy. Is that the colorway?
I don't know what the colorway was.
That might be wrong.
Well, all the information is in the description box.
I have a different. No, that's Holden Sock.
Oh yes, the Patton's Croy.
What's this called?
I don't know. I forget.
I don't remember. I love this yarn though. But anyways, so if you look at the brown, it goes between like different shades of brown and then a really dark, almost black color.
So pretty.
I have so much of it left. I am so excited. I get a pair of socks too.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so this is it so far, and it looks a little small, but it's gonna block out too.
Yeah.
So and plus the color work and everything. But anyway, so I was there.
Pretty.
I was like 6 rows from the color work, and then kind of curling a little bit. So I mean, I got a decent way.
You did.
Into it.
No, I agree. You did.
There you go. You can see it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, and the green color
Here, I'll
is
hold it up.
Coops. Yeah, socks, yeah.
Yeah, coop knit socks, yeah.
I don't have the tags in here. Oh,
you
yes, I
don't?
do.
Okay.
I have this one. Anyway,
And the
so
color
yeah.
is adventurine, right?
Yep.
I think I remember that.
It's also kind of like a variegated green.
It's like a heathered, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, and not as heathered as this one, obviously, but it is slightly
It's
heathered.
not solid, yeah.
Yeah, but it's really pretty, and I like knitting with this yarn. But then I like think about how many ends I'm gonna have to sew in at the end.
Yes, because it comes in
they're
50 gram
yeah.
balls. Mm-hmm.
So all my yarn's in here actually for the body and the sleeves. So it's all in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 5 more skeins. So, and I don't think I'm gonna do the color work on my sleeves because doing color work on that small circumference doesn't really sound fun to me.
I don't like it, but lots of people do. They knit mittens and socks and. But
I've
don't
seen like color work socks, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm gonna want to do it at the bottom of my sleeve either, because I mean, like, I have kind of small wrists too, you know. So it's like
I did not enjoy doing it on my Sunset Highway.
By the end of the sleeve, and I'm not gonna do the rolled hems, the sleeves or the bottom.
You're gonna
I like the rib look a little bit more.
I like rib too.
That's also why. So I didn't want to do color work and then go into a rib because it's still more of those feathers at the sleeve. So I didn't think it would go too great with the ribbing. So I'm just gonna skip the sleeve one.
I'm gonna show this next. So this is where I am in my cross stitch. I still haven't finished the Christmas ornament. I mean, it's a Christmas ornament, and I still haven't finished it. And
Here, I'll hold your back.
oh, I'm not. Oh, well, okay. So here it is, and I'll pop in a picture of where I was last episode. So I am close to being finished, but it is not finished yet. And like I said, I am a multiple needle user, and I am not going to take it out of the hoop because I know I won't want to put it back in. Or, it'll just be easier to pick up knitting than it is the cross stitch. But I realized that I placed to this side in the wrong spot. So I have to pull all that red out and fix it. Once I do that, then it'll just be finishing everything up and it'll be done. And I said last time that I thought I was just going to put other ornaments on this fabric, and I am. I've decided that using, the same color family. But so that's where I am. And this project is called Poinsettia Pine Peacock, I think. And it's in the Just Cross Stitch Ornament Edition 2020 Ornament Edition. So, and here are the colors I am using. They are all DMC, and none of them are the called for colors. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my fabric is a 32 count Lugana white, and then I've got DMC 814, DMC 743. Oh, you can't even see that. DMC 3814, DMC 3847, and DMC 321. So, and that's showing up a little bit brighter on screen than it is in person. So next time you see it, it will definitely be finished. I feel confident saying that. Okay.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
The last one's more exciting. Anyways, so I had. Oh, you won't be able to see that this screen. But anyway, so I had a very bad urge to cast something new on. The tags at the bottom. Hold on. I couldn't find it.
Oh, I remember now. We were discussing this before we started recording, whether it was, if she had just shown the yarn in skein form, or if she had actually showed this, and neither of us could remember. But I remember now because that's what started you. You went on your little rant.
Oh yeah, well we had a couple different little rants last episode. I feel like because we had the. There we go. I have the steam blocking rant too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, so again, I don't like the name of this yarn, but it's okay because I like the yarn. But just the fact that they call it authentic hand-dyed tonal, they did not hand-dye this. They used, I guarantee you, they did not do this by hand. But anyway, so this is a tag, and like the colorway is tabby. Yeah. Anyway, so this is yarn. It's so pretty though. Just don't like the name of it. Okay. I don't like the name of the line because there's different colorways too, but just wish they called it something else. Anyways, so this is where I'm at, and it's on just little tiny needle, so I had to cast something else on because I needed to do something else. But anyway, so this is my Cozy Classic Raglan Light by Jessie May, and that's all I did was collar. So it's just ribbing. That's it.
It's knitting up pretty.
It's
but
so
you can
pretty,
see
though.
that it is kind of pulling in spots. Are you gonna?
Nope.
You're not. You're just
No.
gonna let it pull.
Yep.
All right.
I don't mind pooling. I know a lot of people do. It's not something I really care about.
What about the flashing? Isn't flashing where like you get this big like?
If it starts looking really bad, I might rip it out and redo it. But so far, I don't mind it.
The way it's knitting up.
Yes, it all just depends. Because I mean, you're gonna increase during the raglan and everything, but I'm just gonna keep going with it. If I absolutely hate it, then rip it out, redo it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just
more
knitting.
for me to knit, so
You can
whatever.
rip it out and redo it.
But anyway, so yeah, that's all I did on that. I just needed something new for a minute to do. And that wasn't crocheting. I needed a new knitting project. Even though everything else I have on my needles is fingering weight right now. I don't even have a pair of DK weight socks on the needles right now.
Oh no.
Nope.
You seem to have gotten away from the socks a little bit here recently.
Because I need to finish the stuff for Christmas. I want the white feather done for Christmas. I'm not counting on that anymore because I'll show that in a minute.
Oh, you're not?
No,
Oh, I
said
thought.
that
Oh,
because of this.
just now? Earlier?
No, I told you that like last week.
Oh, well, last week.
Maybe not last week. Maybe the beginning of this week. This week's been a long week. Though,
Yeah, yeah, it has.
So whatever.
All right. So this is the bag that I got from Amazon. And well, I laughed because I sat this bag on top of this bag and I was like, oh yeah, I have a color palette.
She's just now figuring this out apparently.
So this is a project I showed back when we were first discussing our Finish It Fall Cow, which is running right now, and it ends on December 21st. Is the last day to enter, and all the information for our, it's not a cow, it's a make-along, is in the description box below. But basically you finish a project during the season of fall or autumn, whichever you prefer to call it, and just post a picture on Instagram, use our hashtag, and you could be eligible to win a prize, a pattern prize. Or you could join the Facebook group if you're not already a member, and you can post your finished object pictures in the thread that we have going for that. So you still have a couple weeks. Definitely finish stuff.
I should really post some of my pictures and use the hashtag. It's not like I haven't finished anything, you know? But
So, well, yeah, well, we're not eligible for prizes.
no, I know. That's why I don't think
Yeah.
about it, because it's like, it's our make-along, so I'm like, there's not really a point doing it. But then I'm like, it's our make-along. We should post in it. Or I should, at least. I'm sure you've posted in it at least once.
Just, I think, the announcement and the reminder post. That's it. Yeah. So...
No, I don't feel as bad.
So this is really the main project that I wanted to finish during, I had several, and I'll probably just finish this one during the make-along time period. But this was a project that I started with minis during the Advent season of 2018. So I had bought a couple of mini skein packs from Willow Tree Wool, and which we probably mention like every episode. And I just started, I knit this flat And I started with a number, and I increased until I got the width I wanted, and then knit straight across, adding the colors. And then I decreased back down. And when I was finished, I seamed up, there it is. I seamed up the sides for the arms. And now I have picked up all around the opening. Oh, I didn't say that. This is a shrug that I'm going to wear around the house. And to keep me warm in the winter months and keep me happy and cheerful because of these bright, beautiful colors.
I feel like that would be good for like the spring or like summer too, if just your arms get cold, you know, in the house.
So, so I picked up around the opening, and I am knitting broken rib stitch. I don't know if you can see that there. On a US size 4 needle, and actually that's the bottom. So how can I show this? On the bottom side, got strings everywhere. On the bottom side, I did some yarn over short rows. I think that's the method, the yarn over short row method. So the bottom is a little wider than the top.
Is that all the stitches you're doing at the top?
Oh no, I mean, so this
is a little hard to show.
Yeah, it is. So this is the cake of yarn that I'm using around here, and I plan to add it to for cuffs here. But if I end up using it all at the opening here, I have a mini that I can use for the cuffs.
That'd be pretty.
I think so too. So either way, it just depends on how wide I want the ribbing to be around here. But you can see that there. So it's narrower up here than it is down here. And that's the goal. Like, it'll be slimmer around my neck, but then hang a little bit lower in the back. So I'm really happy with it. It is hard to show, but when it's finished and I'm able to put it on, then you'll see, you know, in pictures and stuff too. But I liked the yarn over short row method. It's the first time that I'd done it, but I watched some YouTube videos and it was easy enough. And with this broken rib pattern, you really don't have any, you know, holes. You can see where, I mean, I can see where it is because I know what I did, but I think once it's blocked and everything, it's going to look good, really good. So that's that, work in progress.
Okay, my last one is Mason's, and it is no longer in his bag because it's too big for his bag, and it's now in the color work.
Last time, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so this is why I don't have a finished object, because I could have finished a couple different things if I just did those instead. But anyway, so this is his sweater. It is the Alaskan. Actually, I have it right here. I don't want to show the color work though. Yeah. It's just black and white. But
yeah, we don't
it's
have any
Alaskan
colors.
by Camille. I don't know how to say her last name, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Descato.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
But anyway, so that's it. And obviously, I'm not making a crop for a little boy.
Well, so wait, this pattern is an adult size pattern. Okay, and it's written for
DK weight yarn.
DK weight. Okay.
Yep. Anyway, so I bought at Hobby Lobby. It is the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK, which is totally misleading. This is a fingering weight yarn, but I didn't realize that when I bought it because I didn't read the yardage to grams.
What size does it say it is? Does it say like size?
It says, hold on. Yeah, like DK.
Light 3, yeah.
Yeah, which 3, if it says 3, it's supposed to be a DK too. It's not a DK. It is a fingering weight yarn because it is 4 ounces and it's 478 yards.
It's 114 grams.
Yeah, so that's a fingering weight yarn.
Yeah. And like I think I said this last time, I've heard people say in podcasts that they get like a fingering weight gauge with it.
Yeah, but anyway, so the white color is ivory, and then this color, the main color of the body. I need to cake that up, but like I haven't had a chance to because it's still on the ball and on the knittings. That color is cedar. And so this is where I'm at. That's the back. Anyway, so that's where the little Santa was. And I knit about 4 inches, maybe a little bit more, down the side, and then I started the little color work. So there's the start of my trees. They're a little hard to see because the yarn, and I'm only on like row 9 or something. So that's this little sweater, and I am knitting the extra small size, and I'm knitting it on a size 3, a US 3, which I don't even know what it is, which is a 3.25 millimeter. So that's what it looks like. He's so excited about it.
The last time? Wow, yeah, you really have knit a lot.
Yeah, so
I love the beginning of these. Oh, hold it up more. Of the caps of the trees.
They're really cute. They look like the tops of mountains right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if they look like mountains, whatever. It's for a little boy, anyways. So this is it so far. And so you keep knitting, and I'm only on row 9. I think there's like 33 rows of the color work. So you just keep going. And then the sleeves, I'm not going to do the color work at the end because I don't want white around his sleeves because he's kind of a messy eater. So we're not going to do that and ruin the yarn that easily. But this little stitch progress keeper is actually just an earring that she bought. So we have matching Santa Clauses.
My Santa cat was an earring set. I got Christmas earrings on like discounted price last year. We used them.
And then there's this little candy cane from Willow Tree Yarns that we got. So cute. It's really cute though. So this is like, I'm having this done by Christmas. This is going to be his Christmas sweater. And like, I'm not worried about my Christmas sweater because I have other sweaters to wear. So does Paisley. So yeah, I'm getting him one because his little tune sweater doesn't fit him anymore. So this is going to be his new sweater. And this is about the size of a 3T sweater. It's a little smaller than that. So it's like in between a 2T and a 3T is what I'm getting. But I mean, it's still going to fit him because he wears 3Ts. So
it's super soft.
It's so soft. I don't even know what it is. It's just
acrylic,
100% acrylic, yeah. But it's so soft. So
here, I want to say this. We're having a cloudy, sunny day, so we'll have light issues, but it's all right. We're just gonna roll with it.
But yeah, that was all about my sweater right now. So
I don't know. Maybe I should. Oh, that's kind of bad. All right, hold on one second. All right, sorry. Okay, that's better. Not blinded by the light anymore. All right, so I have one more project. So I've been knitting all these years, and my mother has never wanted anything hand knit. Like, she has specifically said that, like, don't knit me anything. I don't want anything. But this year, we were talking about knitting, and she decided she liked the idea of a pair of socks. So I am currently knitting my mom a pair of socks as part of her Christmas present. And this is what I have so far. So first she said she wanted a fingering weight pair of socks because she wanted to be able to wear them in her shoes. But then when she came over and she tried on my socks, she changed her mind, and decided that she wanted a DK weight pair of socks to wear around the house. So this is DK weight yarn. I cast on 48 stitches on a, sorry, here.
I was trying to hold it so she could be it. That was it. I was trying to take it.
On a pair, I'm in a US 3, 48 stitches on a US 3. That's like for a medium size foot, like a woman's medium. And I'm using this DK weight yarn from Clark and L for the cuffs and the toes. So here's the tag. No, not in this. So it is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, strong DK 4-ply, and the name is Quail Hallow. It looks like Hallow. And then for the body of the sock, so this is going into kind of acquisitions because this is new. So Daphne and I placed an order with Angela of Willow Tree Yarn. Sorry, Angela. And this is what I got. And this is a sock set on her classy base. It's an 80/20 superwash merino nylon. And the name is Sherwood Forest because my mom said, I don't know, like a nice, deep green or a gray. But then she decided on DK weight. I'm still going to use this green. I'm just going to hold it double. So I'm going to knit 2 at a time socks with fingering weight out double. So I'll have 4 balls going at the same time, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I think it's really pretty, and it's going to look great with that gray cuff there.
The gray does have green in it.
Yeah, green speckles.
Yeah, and green and brown it looks like. Or orangish.
Yeah,
some of them
kind
look orangish.
Really but yeah, I think it'll go. And actually, this mini, I think I'm going to use on my my autumn socks from Clark and Nell, because I think that, not that I don't love that little sparkle mini, but I just think that'll look really good with that autumn color. So
that'd be really pretty.
So that's my last whip.
And you have socks in your one bag from You Got a Bag? Your unicorn bag?
No, I don't.
Why don't you put those in there?
I don't even know where it is.
Oh, okay, so the bag I'm talking about has snaps at the top, and they work really good because they have like 3 different sections that you can thread your yarn through, basically.
You have to worry about your yarn tangling.
They work really good.
Yeah, I should find that bag.
Yeah, it's You Got a Bag on Etsy. It's a shop. I have 2 of them. So one she got me for my birthday that has the autumn leaves and the turquoise, and then the little bee one that I bought myself after she got me that, and I decided I was going to do 2 at a time socks.
Yeah, so they are nice to have for 2 at a time socks. Yes. So that's all I have for whips. That's all you have for whips? All right, so we're going to move into acquisitions.
How much do you have? Is that all new?
Oh,
I only have 2 things.
Well, you go first then.
Anyway, so like she just said, we've both ordered from Willow Tree Yarns, and this is the classy base, which is 75/25 superwash merino nylon, and it is the Seafarer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds right. But there's more colors in this. There's like kind of like a greenish tone to it too. Like more of like a turquoise-ish.
Oh, it's really pretty.
It's so pretty. But like I was looking at her shop and I wanted one of her Christmas sets too. But like her Christmas sets are really pretty. There's like a Whoville
sock sets, yeah.
Yeah, I almost got the Whoville one. I almost got the Christmas past instead of this. But then I was thinking about what I already have and what she has in her shop, and I don't have blues. So I went with the blue one. It was between this one and like aquamarine or something like that. It is so pretty though. And like the pictures are always really pretty too. But like once you get it in person, it's great. I get so excited when her yarn comes too. Like I mean like even in your
Sunset Highway?
Yes. I was about to say City Highway.
Sunset Highway.
Would have been close enough.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But in that sweater, like, after she showed those yarns, I was like, I want those. But anyway, so this is mine. But her yarn is really pretty. So.
And Angela, we don't live that far apart, so we should get together, well, once COVID's over. We should get together and meet up and knit together for a little bit.
I mean, like, we live in Delaware. She lives in Maryland, right?
Southern Maryland.
Yeah, so, like, it's really not that far.
Yeah.
I mean, Delaware's
a tiny state. We just lost our son again.
That's why
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I mean, like, Delaware is a really small state, and we live in the middle of it. So, any part of Maryland isn't honestly that far.
Well, the western side of Maryland's farther, but...
No, I mean,
yes,
so it's cut, like, Delaware is surrounded by Maryland. Okay. Anyways, and then I said I needed more Encore Tweed from our local yarn store, which is Yarn Maven.
Yeah, we went there on Black Friday.
Yes, because they had a deal.
They had a Black Friday sale, which was fantastic.
Yes. I didn't bring up the 2 sets of needles that I got, but...
Oh, okay. You can show those next time.
Yeah, they're just, I mean, they're needles. They're like...
What are they? Knitter's Pride. That's what they are.
Knitter's Pride. I got a US 5 and a US 1.5. So I could do 2 at a time for the 1.5s. And I had 2 fingering weight sweaters going that call for a US 5. So I just got those 2. So I mean, they're just standard needles. But anyway, so I got more Encore Tweed.
I can't wait. I can't handle this light. Hold on 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're trying to get this lighting straight.
It keeps going away and then coming back really bright, and then it's like, because she's more in front of the window than me, so she gets all the light, so you can't see her at all. But anyway, so my Encore Tweed, it is just color number, which is T212. So it's just a really pretty. It's
showing a little bit redder on screen. Yeah,
that's a little bit better. It's not so bright. It's like, what's that word?
Muted? No.
Yes.
Okay.
That works.
Okay.
It's muted red. So it looks good against my skin tone because brighter colors don't, like brighter reds don't look that great on me. But anyway, so I am debating on knitting another weekender. I have 5 balls of this. I just brought up one because they're all the same. But I'm either going to knit another weekender or the City Limits. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said that. The City Limits is a sweater by... I don't remember either, but it's kind of like a faded sweater or
I wouldn't fade it, but it has really pretty side details going down it. So it's a raglan, I think. So it's just a raglan, and then it has like a cool little detail under your arm. So I'm debating on if I should do that or another weekender. Originally, I was just going to do a weekender, but then I was like, I don't know if I want to knit another one or if I want to knit a different sweater.
A new pattern, yeah.
Yeah, so I have enough yarn to knit either of those with this yarn, but I just got to decide. And I'm very excited about it.
Okay, where to start? I'll start here. So I got November's Hunger Games Club colorway, which is Effie Trinket, right? That's her name. Yeah, Effie Trinket. And it is so pretty. I love bright colors. And it's a sock, classic sock, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And this, every month she includes like a little extra. So the extra for this month was the mini. It goes with it great. It is real bright. So I got that first. And then I got this. So this is the October color thread club. I get the 3-color pack from Color and Cotton. And here are my 3 colors. This one which is Brew. And this is Dusty Blue. And then this is Lemongrass. So I think they're pretty. I was watching a floss tube video, someone's floss tube video, and she gets the 5-color pack, and the other 2 colors were like burgundy-ish purples. Ooh. And I was like, oh. Oh. That's okay. And
they're always super pretty though.
Yeah, they are. And then
all the stuff is super pretty.
Yeah. And then when we went to our local yarn store, the Yarn Maven in Smyrna, Delaware, I picked up these 2 hanks of, what is this? Oh, Prairie Spun DK. I love this yarn. I've knit a sweater out of this yarn, and I have a sweater quantity. Actually, I have a sweater quantity of each hank is a different color, and I want to knit a striped sweater. But I bought these 2 to add to that sweater, how I'm picturing it in my mind. But it's not going to get cast on until the new year. So, but I just love that green. It's so pretty.
She had 2 different colors in your hand.
I had one green in my hand, and then I had another color that I already had because I need one color I need 2 of to work the sweater up the way I want to. And then I was like, no, I want 2 green. So
like we were in line about to check out, but I went first. So while I was checking out, she's like, I need 2 greens. I was like, okay, go get your green then.
And this green color is called Cypress Leaves. So pretty.
We like greens today, apparently.
Yeah. And then I had enough, I guess it's points, at Knit Crate to get $10 off of a purchase. So I picked up 2 of these 50-gram skeins of their, what is this, Vitalana Ambient Worsted in this blue color, which is called Venezia. And I'm just going to add that to my pile, my stash of yarn that I have to make what's it called? Simple Hug.
I was like, what?
I'm going to add this to my stash of yarn that I have for another Simple Hug sweater. And then one final thing. It just arrived earlier today.
I haven't even seen them yet.
So we follow their account on Instagram. And Stitching Sisters 2.0 on Etsy and on Instagram. Oh, it says they're on YouTube too. I didn't know that. I'll have to check them out. But I saw that they had added some holiday progress keepers to their shop. Can you see?
I'll hold them.
Okay.
I'm closer to the side of the camera.
So, and they're, what are they, snowmen that say joy?
Yeah, they're little. So they're silver, so the lights are making it hard to see them.
And their name are Sue. I think they're sisters, Sue and Paula. And so I thought there was 3, and so one's for Daphne. And one's for you, Julie. I know you're watching. So a friend that lives locally, she's also a knitter. I'm going to give her one too.
Nope, they're blown out. They're silver, so they're a little hard to see.
Yeah, that stinks. So. But they're super cute. So I got those. And actually, I had one more thing arrive. I had tons of stuff arrive. So I don't have it any longer because it was a gift. I purchased it as a gift, but I took a picture, so I'll pop in a picture here because I want to show it off. It was so pretty. Night Owl Fibers. I bought the self-striping yarn to give Julie. Did you not see it? Okay, well, it came to the house, and then I took it to her house to give to her. It was part of her birthday present, and her birthday was on the 14th of November. So it arrived a little late, and Rachel of Night Owl Fibers was so sweet. She sent a note and apologized for the lateness of the shipping of it, I guess is what it was. And she sent 2 matching, coordinating minis to match.
I did see that.
Yeah, to match the self-striping yarn. And so I'll pop a picture and you can see that. It was gorgeous yarn. And when my friend Julie, when she opened it, she was like, "Oh, I love these colors." So that's it. That's all we've got. And you have anything else? No. All right. Just remember a couple, 3 weeks left? 2 weeks left of the Finish It Fall.
Oh, yeah, like 2 weeks, I think.
Make along, and that's on Instagram and our Facebook group. And
it ends the 21st of December.
Mm-hmm. And we'll pick the prize winners on the 22nd.
It's one on each, right? One on Instagram and one on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure.
So, and I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else. Oh, remember, we are going to have a new video up every week for the next month. So, we'll have another regular podcast episode in 2 weeks.
Yep.
But in between this video and the next one, we're going to have a special episode.
They're probably not going to be as long as normal videos either.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, probably. No.
Yeah.
And then after Christmas, we'll have like a special edition Christmas video. And then it'll be back to our regular scheduled podcast episode, which is right around the first of the year, which is fun because we put up our first video on December 31st of 2019. So...
Look, we actually stuck to it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Other than that one time.
Well, you had a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, and then...
We didn't take a break, though.
Not for the baby. We took a break because you went to Alabama.
Not even that, because it was like... That is when we took a break.
Oh.
We just took a break. At one point during the summer.
We got off 1 week, yeah.
Well,
so...
it was like scheduled, so...
Mm-hmm, yeah.
We've stuck to our schedule, though, so...
Well,
we're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing great. I mean, we don't do too much else. I homeschool my kids, and you take care of your kids, and we kind of stay home a whole lot. So there's nothing really to get too much off schedule. Yeah. Yeah.
The only other thing we did this week was cut my hair, but you probably can't tell that much. Because,
Daphne cut her hair herself.
Yeah.
She did. It looks good.
She helped me a little bit because I couldn't see the back.
I just went straight across the back. I didn't do anything fancy.
I did the layers in it. You can't see the layers that great, but it's okay. I just needed something different again.
Yeah. And So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, we will see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye.